Hi, it's me again, Stacy Myers here, coming to you from Salem Baptist Church. I am the Awana commander here, and so I wanted to do another Bible lesson with you. This one's kind of cool, so it's kind of a object lesson. But so Colton once asked me, my little sidekick, he asked me, why did Jesus have to die? And that got me thinking. And I want to see if I can help explain it in a way that might make sense. So you see, Jesus came to take the punishment of our sin, right? The sin that you and me have done or will ever do. So you here, you look pretty clear, where you look nice and clean, just the way you were meant to, just the way God intended us to, all right? But we've all done stuff in our life. We've all sinned, and we all sin in different ways. So, and the problem is when we sin and bring sin into our lives, it changes us, right? So it changes who we are, and suddenly there's parts in us that were never meant to be there. Maybe you had a bad attitude or disobey your parents, or you lied to a friend, you cheated on a test, whatever it is. Sin is still sin. God sees it the same way. It's not the way we were meant to be, okay? But God saw this, and he saw that it wasn't the way that he intended us to be. So, and he had a perfect rescue plan, and that plan was Jesus. So now Jesus was perfect. He was unblemished. He never sinned, and he led a perfect life without sin. So the question was, what would happen if Jesus took the sin of the whole world? So if he took the sin and he put it into himself, right? So he went to the cross and he took all the sin of the world and he put it in himself. Just like that. So, pretty cool, huh? And see, that's just the thing. Jesus took all the sin and he took it to the grave with him. And he left it there. He didn't bring it back. So he came back with new life, and new life for us, for you and me, right? So he was still perfect and pure and blameless in everything that we needed Jesus to be. So you, with all of your sin and nastiness inside, you and I, we have the ability to say yes to Jesus. We don't need to have that sin in our life, and because Jesus defeated it. He defeated sin. And the power of the cross and what Jesus did, and the power of his resurrection. So when you say yes to Jesus and you ask him to fill you with his power, it changes everything. Pretty cool, huh? So Jesus brings freedom, and there's nothing that we could have done or that we can do to take the sin out of our lives. It's there. And God knows that we all sin, but he gave us Jesus. And Jesus is the only one that has that power and that ability to cleanse us of all that nastiness. And because he died and he rose again and defeated the power of sin, he brings us true freedom. So that is why Jesus had to die. Thank you.